right, now looking at this last question, you'll see here, some of you may be wondering why log 1/3 all of a sudden turned into log 3. So I'm just going to go over that again. If you remember that 1/3 is actually equal to 3 to the negative 1. So it would be negative log 3, because 3 to the negative 1, when you use power law, will be negative log 3. Well, negative log 3 divided by negative log 4 will turn into a positive log 3 over log 4. And that's how we got this answer. All right, moving forwards. Example number 2. An investment of $5,000 grows at a rate of 3.6% per annum compounded monthly. How long will it take for the money to double? Note, A is equal to P times 1 plus I to the power of N. This is the compound interest formula that you learned in grade 11. I'm just giving you the formula here, and you will be given the formula on a test and on the exam, just so that you're not trying to guess what formula I'm looking for. What does this represent? Well, we're looking at money. This $5,000 is the original amount of money. So we have to have all the letters identified. A is the final amount. What will the final amount be what we're looking for? Well, the final amount is going to be $10,000. The reason why is we want the money to double. So $10,000 will be the final amount. $5,000 is the original investment, so the principal that was originally invested. I is going to be the interest rate divided by how long it's compounded for. Now notice that it's 3.6% per annum. That means per year. But it's compounded monthly. That means every month a certain number of interest is calculated. It is not 3.6%, folks, but it is 3.6% divided by 12. So we're going to take 0.036, which is the percentage, divided by 12. 12 being how many times a year we're going to have that money invested for. So you have 0.036 divided by 12. N is the time. How long do we have this money invested for? Well, the time we have it invested for is a certain number of years. But every year you have it 12 times where the money is invested. So 12 times Y represents the number of years. 12 represents 12 times a year we're going to have the money reinvested. So when you set up the equation, you're going to set 10,000 is equal to 5,000 times 1 plus I to the power of N. And we're going to solve for N. But in order to do that, we need to simplify this. So we're going to divide by 5,000. And then now we have a power with the exponent having the variable equal to a number. So logically, we're going to take the log of both sides. We take the log of both sides, bring the exponent down, and then what we're going to do is then we're going to evaluate by isolating for y. So log 2 will be divided by 12 times log of that whole number. Notice I haven't even touched a calculator. I haven't determined the value because what I'm doing is trying to find the exact value until I actually have to dig up the calculator. At this point, you can dig out the calculator and you're going to get 19.2830. So, how long will it take for the money to double? Well, we know it's going to be 19 years, but we don't know. What we don't know is how many months. So we can actually calculate the months. 19 years, 0.2830. So we need to take 0.2830, multiply just the decimal part by 12, and when we do that, we get 4 months. So it will take 19 years and 4 months for this money to double. All right, that's the end of the video, folks. Take care.